I have a 75-year-old male client. They presented for lack of sex, but I can't get him to buy into the cycle. He is a major protester and doesn't want to do any emotional work. They have a great connection, but can't share a sexual connection, which is very distressing to him. He believes she's not attracted to him.
So much going on. My mind is stuck on, I can't get him to buy into there's a cycle. I would need to be having lots of process conversations with him about when he hears me say what I say, doing my interventions, what is it like for him? Because if he's not buying in, I have no business asking them to come back thinking I'll be helpful. And he's got to be really willing to consider changing. I've never met a relationship where only one partner has to change in order for the relationship to improve. In his heart, he can be open to learning about how his steps in the dance impact her way before sex is an option. Help me know what blocks your heart from letting me work with your heart and what happens inside. I would encourage you to just talk general process with him and to talk about the process of EFT, coming for therapy, open heart or not. Those will be the same process questions you'll need to use when you get ready to discuss what happens in their intimate moments or the lead up or the build up to their intimate moments. But I would need to talk process with him because I feel like I have no business wading into the issue around their lack of sexuality with each other until I know I have safety with him.
Okay, so he comes in and his problem is my wife doesn't want me. If she wants me, then, problem solved. Like he's kind of stuck on this content issue. And so
it's a content issue.
Stay the course, right? You're on the right track. You're right about staying with the process and staying with the cycle. And talk about the sort of disconnect or whatever that is. And is it possible to come together in order to work together to progress or?
Yeah. And if they're working at cross purposes, just this gentleman and the clinician, he's not buying into the cycle. Maybe another option is drop the cycle and just go for intrapsychic exploration with him. See if he'll let you work intrapsychically with him, because in the end, that's what's going to change his behaviors in the cycle is to have a limbic revision, which leads to behavioral revision.
You can maybe find a doorway into some traction, sort of tapping into his emotional experience of feeling sexually rejected. The other doorway is to make a process comment in some way about the impasse in a gentle, non-shaming way.
Yeah.
Purposes. And, I'm noticing that I keep working on this cycle and trying to help you to the dance, and that doesn't quite resonate with you. Can we talk about that? Because I really want to get on the same page.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the research outcome that 20% of variance in the outcome of EFT has to do with our clients experiencing us as relevant.
Yes.
A large chunk of the variance in the outcome, am I going to have a good treatment outcome with this couple or not, has to do with the client's experience of my relevance for their distress.
So if we're like, cycle, and they're like, my wife doesn't want me, then we're not relevant to them, even though actually we have the antidote, we have the cure. Just listen to us, right? But from their experience in terms of treatment outcome, if we're at cross purposes, we're just going to keep going like this.
The model holds flexibility, and so we can drop the cycle and focus on the intrapsychic exploration. If he doesn't let her do her job from that angle, then I think she has fewer and fewer options. And then we say, I don't have any more interventions up my sleeve. I don't want to ask you to pretzel yourself every time you come in. You're entitled to your experience that this isn't what you wanted. I'm not providing the right kind of therapy for you. And I just need to reflect that and respect our differences and help you get connected with someone who will work in a way that feels better to you.
Yeah. For more hot tips on emotionally focused therapy, go to theeftcafe.com and sign up for our newsletter where you will receive short little clips like the one you just watched.